All right, y'all. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use Google Slides. So first thing you want to do is go to your homepage, your Google homepage. Make sure you're in your student Excel account. And mine looks a little bit different. If you want to customize it, you can do that right here. But you go to the nine dots and you look for the Google Slides icon, and you see it right here. So go ahead and click on that. Sometimes you won't see them here. If that happens, it's just Google Slides, right? And it should pop up. And so what I'm going to do is click on this. And then you see right here, you get this option for a blank presentation. These are all the other slides I've worked on, y'all. Whenever you work on Google Slides, it will just automatically save anything that you have done, right? So these are all of the other things that I've been working on. But if you want to start a new one, you just click right here, blank presentation. Right, so right here, you can see there are all these different form all these different designs, themes. You can see there's just a plain black one, white one, different colors. I'm just going to go with this standard one right now, just to kind of show you the basics. But to get rid of this, if you choose the theme you want, just click that. It'll give you more room to work with. All right, so here I will just put generic um, presentation. So, all right, and then here you just put whatever subtitle you want, showing the basics, right? So this is how you put in text, right? And if you want to do your title slide is always going to have this kind of format. But if you want a different slide, a new slide, just click this plus sign and it'll bring up a new slide. A lot of times what I do is I right click like on this right here, whatever is blue, if you right click on it, whatever slide, you'll get all these options right here. All right, so here you can also do a new slide, or if you just want to duplicate this one, you can do that. A lot of different things just by right clicking on this. Right, but right here, what I want to do is let's go to this one right here. And this kind of looks a little bit boring. So what I want to do is I just want to move these up. So what you can do is you can shrink this box down. Right here, this box, y'all, these double arrows means that you're gonna uh, either increase or decrease the size of this box. And what I want to do is I just kind of want to make it smaller. So I'm just going to do this. And then when you see these four arrows right here on this cursor, that means you can actually drag that box. So I'm going to drag this up. And the cool thing is those red lines are showing you that it's centered, right? So that's what I want to do. This one, let me shrink it a little bit more. And now when you get those four different arrows, you can drag the box, right? And there you can see that they're both centered. Something that you could do if you wanted to highlight both of them, and when you have them both selected, then they go together, right? So that's kind of like a bonus advanced tip right there. But yeah, you can group different things if you want them to kind of stay like proportional. All right. So now, say you want to add an image to this, right? Image, go right here, upload, or let's search the web. That's probably the easier one. Maybe I'll make a separate video how to show you uploading them from the computer. But here you just search the web. And here, let's just say I want a happy face. I'll just put right here, happy face. And here you get all these different happy faces, right? So let me choose this one and then insert it. And then let me just put it right in the center. Right. And so that's how you do just a regular image. If you want to be a little bit more fancy, you can insert a GIF. So right here, insert, and then go to GIFs or stickers. And then right here, let me just put happy face again. Right, but here now you get this little emoji. I put this little dancing guy right here, and I just put him right in the center. Right, so that is how you put text, and that is how you put graphics. Right, like I said, maybe I'll get a little bit more in another video, show you how to save it to your computer and then um, to put it onto a slide. All right, so then here you see the top right there. The first slide is always going to look like this. The second one will always look like this, or all the other ones will look like this. And here you just put whatever you want as your title for this slide. And so I do have instructions on how exactly to do this presentation, but for now, just know, you click the title up here, and then here, what I like to do a lot of times are these bullet points for presentations. You want to put bullet points to kind of summarize what it is that you are writing. Because all of you write like a whole paragraph, no one's really gonna like read it. People are gonna start falling asleep. So just kind of put bullet points Put like right here, point one, whatever your first point is, point two, whatever that point is, and so on. Right. And here you can see the title. If you want to increase the size of the text, you just click on this right here. Or you can even, if you just want to go faster, 50, and then that's your 50 right there. These tell you where to put it. So this is on the left side, this is on the right side. And right, so yeah, so here you have the title. You see I increase it in size right there. But these right here, if you want to center it, you click right there. That will move it to the center. This will move it to the left. This will move it to the right. But I always like to center these right there. And so let me make this a little bit bigger because I made the text bigger. And let me move it up just a little. You can shrink this. Um, whatever it is that you want to do. Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice to work with these things. But if you want to change the color of it, you just click on this. You go to where you see the text color. This one, you see it's a black line right there, which means it's black text. But if you want to make it something like this color, you would just click on that, right? And what I like to do for titles, whoops, if you ever mess up, y'all always click the undo button right there, and it'll just kind of undo what you just did. So, like this, if you highlight it and you want to underline it, there's the underline. If you want to bold it, you can put the bold. If you want to put italics, you just do that. And so, yeah, this is how you set up your Google Slides, right? And then you just put the points you want to put. And then here, when you want to insert an image, you just go to the image and search the web is one of the easier ones, or GIFs or stickers, right? So these are the easier ways to do it. You can see here if you have something on the drive or photos, you can do that or link it by a URL. But yeah, these are like the basics of using the Google Slides. One other thing that I will include in this, if you want something that's like a little bit cooler than just your typical Google Slides, you can go to a website like Slides Mania. There's also Slides Carnival. I think Slides Go. I like these, y'all, especially the more fun ones, right? They kind of mix things up a little bit. So let me just close that down. And here you can see all of the different, and there's like games, and there's just like to-do lists and meet your teacher. There's all kinds of different, some holiday themed ones. And then you just choose whatever you want. So I'll just quickly show you. Uh, Choose this, scroll down to where it asks you if you want to use it in PowerPoint or Google Slides. You just click on Google Slides and then use template. This sometimes takes a few seconds, not too long. And here you go, right? It's kind of looks very familiar. Let me just close this down. It looks similar, right? And what you want to do with these is just you go and delete anything you don't want and then replace it with what you do want, right? So not all of these slides will be relevant to you, but you just choose the ones that you do like, get rid of the text that you don't want, and just replace it with your own, right? And here they even include some little icons that you can edit in if you want to use them. Right, so this is how to use Google Slides, just the basics. And if you want to get a little fancy, there's Slides Mania that you can uh, use, right? And then always make sure that you title it. So example, let's just call it example presentation, right? And then if you ever, accidentally close down, like, oops, I made a mistake, I didn't mean to close down. Um, all you got to do is go back to the slides. And here you'll see your most recent one, the one I just worked on is right there. Right? And those are the basics of Google Slides. Very basic.